We can make her work. I'm so excited. Today we're going to dive into the world of airport lounges. I'm flying Turkish business class thanks to some point strategies, and I'm going to see how this business class lounge compares to the one in Istanbul, and if I can get into anywhere else around JFK Airport. Let's go. We are at the Turkish Business Lounge in JFK, and I'm very curious how this is going to compare to the one in Istanbul, where we're headed, because I've heard it doesn't. Let's take a look around and see what we think. This is the spread we're working with. We had to try this because it was a muffin. Well, it was labeled as muffin, but it is clearly not a muffin. It's some form of a cake. Pasta, it's questionable. So we'll see. But then this is really what we're here for. We got some hummus. I usually love cabbage like this. And all of this seemed great. The only thing is I'm kind of just raw dogging it because I don't really see anything to eat it with. So let's see. Let's start with the pasta. Pass. So let's try the hummus. Oh, smash, that's good. The hummus is good. Oh, that's really good. I mean, it tastes like it has actually extra virgin olive oil and tahini in it. Wow, I just wish I had something to eat it with. There was kind of lacking devices for lifting up dips and stuff for having such a spread. This, let's see, I think it's similar to a tzatziki, but I think it was, I forget the name. Oh, yes, similar to a tzatziki, but it's different, it's thinner. I think it uses a different type of dairy. Okay, let's try the cabbage. The cabbage is good. Okay, this is the eggplant. It's like a marinated eggplant. I think it's just baba ganoush, but with fresh peppers and stuff. That's good. Okay, this one I think is like a couscous, maybe? Okay, here, try. I'll try the muffin, not muffin. I know you saw. Oh, what is this? This is soaked in something. I am intrigued but not impressed. I wish I had pita. So we left the Turkish Lounge and we're heading to the Lufthansa Lounge because when we walked in, they said that we also had access to Lufthansa with our business class ticket. Very curious to check it out, but we also have priority pass. So there's a couple lounges that we can get into. It's just there are certain hours that you can go to them. So we'll see how Lufthansa is, hoping it's a little better because honestly, for a business class ticket, I just kind of expected more. Now, spoiler alert, I have seen photos of the lounge in Istanbul where we are headed, and I mean, stay tuned. But let's see. Oh, we found the lounge. Wait, where is it? Okay. Let's cross our fingers. Okay, there's a pretty big difference. The amount of food is it's just more plentiful, and there's pita. Do we see the pita? Also, if this is important to you, this one has a bar and the other one did not. So Lufthansa, I feel like it just seems like a better lounge. And the agents at the front desk made a joke about it being a better lounge, and I didn't disagree with them. It was kind of funny. Okay, moral of the story so far, before I even try the food, which there's already so many things calling my name that I need to try. If you are flying Turkish business like we are today, that you should definitely come to Lufthansa. You don't even have to waste your time walking over to gate 3. I don't think it's worth it. But I still think that there's a chance that Turkish might be nicer in Istanbul. I don't know if we'll be able to get into other lounges when we're in Istanbul, but we'll bop around, at least see if priority pass lets us in somewhere. But let's try the food. Okay. Those are so cute. The beloved pita. I cannot wait to try you. That, he said, is red pepper hummus. That looks like a potato. It's got a little artichoke number. This I'm thinking is that chicken?
It's a veggie wrap.
Oh, it's a veggie wrap. Oh, I wonder what that, eggplant, tomatoes. What is that? A little spicy number. Oh, that's the mustard. The mustard and potato. Okay, we need to try the pita. Oh, no, I thought it was warm for a second. It's definitely not warm, but it has been toasted. Okay, let's give it a little. The hummus is good. Mustard. Ooh. That mustard's fire. Potato. Mustard.
number 4 for boarding. Your plane is ready for departure.
The potato and the mustard is delish. Artichoke? Not into that. Eggplant? Oh, warm. Eggplant's warm. That's really good. Veggie wrap. Ooh. From this plate, I like the potato. I like the mustard a lot. I could just drink the mustard. The hummus and the pita, exactly what I was craving. And the eggplant, delish. Cameron Bride just informed me of something absolutely absurd. We remember, Turkish Airlines did not have any alcohol. It was, as some would say, a dry lounge. We come to Lufthansa and the vibe is here. The staff is wonderful, the food is great, it's very hip, and the alcohol seems to be, for the most part, self-serve. Do what you will with that information, but that's kind of wild. That's wild, right? So let's probably get something sweet, maybe try a few other things. Some pretzels. Let's try this first. It's like this little, I think lemon? Oh, I like that. I think it's like a lemon mousse situation. It's not like multi-layers. I had to try this because it is quite literally Pepto-Bismol pink. Someone said maybe bubblegum, but oh, it is very strong fake strawberry smell. It tastes like a strawberry candy cheesecake. Maybe some of the other ones would have been better, but let's try this lemon bar that you did not see me drop. Not bad. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. I'm obsessed. Cheers to business class. Okay, let's do a haul. So we've got slippers, pretty standard. Seem good. Now this is nice. Looks pretty comfy. Okay. And then you definitely don't get to keep these, but they have headphones. Oh, those are nice. I ordered dinner. I'm gonna enjoy my welcome drink. This is what we got. Nice little leather. Smells clean. Oh, this is a pocket in the front. Look at that. Ooh. We've got an eye mask, kind of giving undergarment. Okay, so we've got hand cream, earplugs. I brought my own. Look at this tiny toothbrush. Lip balm. Someone said he needed some. Oh my God, look at the little toothbrush. Why pack? Just book business. Okay, and then some fuzzy socks. Oh, and a hair tie? Now, we know that this isn't working well with this hair, but that's okay. Wow. Hi, it's me, G, and I'm here to remind you that we had to fly Turkish business class airlines in order to go to these lounges. So this was my little experience on Turkish Airlines. Now, they are known for the food because besides the fact that you can get the world's oldest bread, they even show you like a whole video on it. I actually thought that was one of my least favorite things, but hey, bread is bread. Put a little butter on it, you're good to go. They are known for the food because they actually have a chef on board. So they have like someone walk around in like a chef's uniform, which is fun. Here, you can read about the bread. Super cool. It's not a gimmick. They are actually chefs, but like I think that is a nice touch. I do think that kind of makes them stand out in the business class space. Now, I thought the food was great. As a foodie, this was super, super fun, but I feel like another airline that we flew on the way home was maybe more of my favorite. Although Cameron Bryan, oh my gosh, you don't know him by his first name. He did really like the overall experience of Turkish Airlines. Me, I felt like maybe the service wasn't as great as the other airline that we flew, but you know what? It was different perspectives because he said that on his side of like the aisle that they were pretty attentive. They were really nice. And maybe my side was like a little bit different. So could just be the flight that you're on. However, I will say, I think that I do love Turkish food in general, like giving me a little cheese platter and the yogurt. It was just so good. But I also saw online, sucker for those tiny little salt and pepper shakers. So cute. Not the honey though. Didn't like the honey. But I saw online that you sometimes get these carts that come down with different desserts and stuff. And it's like a whole ordeal. It looks beautiful. We did not have that. And we flew 2 different legs on this trip. We flew from JFK to Istanbul and then from Istanbul to the other location. So I don't know if you're expecting that. We didn't have it. But these Turkish delights covered in chocolate, dreaming about those. We made it to Istanbul, Turkey, and I am in the Turkish Airlines Business Class Lounge. And there are quite a few more amenities than we had over in JFK, starting off strong with a self-playing piano. I don't think it takes requests, but it definitely plays on its own. And this is just the beginning. Golf simulator, a museum, flight tracker, showers, flight simulator, kids zone, currently under construction. What is this? Okay, so it says it's a flight tracker. You can display for aircrafts, explore the routes we fly to. Oh, okay. This is not working as I thought. No, down. What the heck? A museum. Wait, are they free? Your complimentary copy? A free postcard? No, I like free anything. Oh my God. The first person to DM me that they are subscribed to my channel and follow me on Instagram, I will mail you this postcard. Comment below and let me know. Let's figure out what's going on right here. Okay. Oh my God, is that me? Oh my God, I'm a pilot. Oh, now I'm a flight attendant. What is this over here? They have all of these drink lockers around. I guess they're fridges. I don't know why I call them lockers. They have all of these fridges around where you can just go and get a drink, which seems like a small win compared to everything else, but it is so nice to just be like, water, mineral water. Do you want a soda or an orange soda or some milk or juice? Just, it's the little things. This is where we're currently storing our luggage, and it's by fingerprint, which is so nice. So you don't have to remember a code. Well, that's not true. If you're charging your phone in the back, you do have a code, but luggage stuff is by fingerprint. And it's like kind of cool because you can see that it's clear, which at first I was like, that feels kind of wild, but no, it's really nice and super easy. And then you're like, wow, there are my bags. You need to use the computer. There's a computer station. This is the downstairs airport if you are not lucky enough to score business class. Speaking of airports, this will not be the only crazy airport that I go to on this trip, so stay tuned because I have another airport in the docket, and comment below if you think you have an idea or if you followed me on Instagram and know what airport I'm talking about. It's time to get some food. I will admit we've eaten a little bit because we got in here ravenous after our one day, and I had to have something to eat. What I had so far was delicious. I had some stewed beans, some eggplant. Oh, it's actually right here. I had this already. It was this eggplant and then these beans and that buttered rice with some pickled accoutrement. You know what? We're here for like 4 more hours, so let's eat. Wow. Okay, these are like a thin pancake. I think some had cheese, some had something else. The one thing with Turkish cuisine is they love bread and they love cheese. And guess what? I also love bread and cheese. So this is Turkish ravioli. It says Turkish ravioli on the side. They also said Monty, which is what you will see it named as because that's what it actually is. And so they're like these little dumplings that have a bit of meat in them. And then this is yogurt and a like butter type sauce, majigger. These are so great. I also love that they're making everything fresh like here and you can watch them. Just like very cool how performative Turkish Airlines likes to be, because with their business class, they have a chef on board. That's their big thing. Like it's just like supposed to feel like an experience, which I really appreciate because the lounge is most certainly an experience. So we're in luck. The one thing I already had, Brian also decided to get because I raved about it. So these are bean stew. It's basically, I think it's ful. A couple cultures have a stew like this. And it's so good. This is just buttered rice that they served with it. Who doesn't like buttered rice? And then this is an eggplant stew. Fun fact about Turkey is that the Turkish culture loves eggplant. And I think we learned today that they have like 22 different ways that they make eggplant. And I am a big, big fan of eggplant. So that's just like really great food culture for me. But if you're into eggplant as much as I am, highly recommend. Let's keep going. Our flight has officially been delayed by 3 hours, so we're gonna find out if by 6 a.m. when our new flight time is, if we are gonna have any other different foods. It looks like they're already changing things out and it's only 11. So don't do the math if you wanna, actually do the math if you wanna see how many hours we're gonna be at this airport tonight. But this is actually a street food that you can find in Istanbul, and we did not get the chance to try it today, but fun fact, this is my second one because we saw it in Ran. And we were like, I need that absolutely right now. And when we first tried it, they had just come out fresh, and then we panicked when it looked like they were changing food over because we were gonna be here for a while. So let's have it together. Little sesame seeds on the outside. Brian earlier, excuse me, probably don't know who that is, cameraman Brian earlier said that he felt like it was a cross between a crispy breadstick and like a seeded piece of bread was the crossover. I agree. This is so good. And then these are some pide, but it's basically a bread boat. It's pretty much what it is. These ones are a little cold now because they're changing over service. This is the more traditional one with just cheese. And then we also got an olive, a veggie as well. And this is a traditional yogurt drink. I go through phases every couple months where I get the ick from yogurt. So we're gonna find out right now on camera if that's going on right now. But this is good. It's like, could be bad though. Like if I had the ick for yogurt, I would not be into this by any means. But it's like kind of like a nice tang. I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's see. It's awkward, it's not us. Hello, it is 4 o'clock in the morning, and maybe you can tell because my voice sounds like it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Our flight was supposed to leave at 2:35, so yep, it's not leaving until 6:40. Straight cheese was gonna give you a little tour, walk you around, and what is this? It's like a rope? Also, what is this? Oh, it's butter. Yogurt? Oh my God, is breakfast coming out? Wow, that's big. They have cereal? Is that Cocoa Puffs? Okay, anyways, sorry for the distraction, but yes, so our flight is not leaving until 6:40. So we have been here an ungodly amount of hours, but I will say one thing and one thing only. If there's an airport lounge you want to be stuck at, it is the Turkish Airlines Business Class Lounge. So I'm still here for a little while longer, and there's one thing I haven't done yet, and there's a couple things I'm gonna try and do before I give you my final recap, which you might have guessed. I've already said it. This is the better lounge, but we're here for the experience. We're here for a good time, and we're here to let you know what you can expect if you happen to find yourself flying business class and it happens to be on Turkish Airlines. So let's go see what else we can find. Showers. This is nice. Wow. We got a robe, and they gave me a dental kit, and God bless a shower cap. We will find out. Actually, let's find out right now. I don't think this is gonna fit over my hair. It rarely does. We can make her work. We can make it work. We can make it work. They also gave a vanity kit. Okay, we've got Q-tips. File, I'm always needing one. I broke a nail earlier. Some cotton swabs, and again, not looking out for me, but looking out for most people. A hair tie. This is like literally gonna fit like, that's it. That's all it would fit in my hair. And a pretty nice toothbrush. And soap, hand cream, and it looks like shower gel, conditioner, and shampoo. Crazy. About to take a shower at an airport. That's literally so wild. And it's an activity when you've been in the airport for an ungodly amount of hours. I have showered, and I have been here so long that it is time for breakfast. We're gonna catch a little bit of the breakfast service before we finally board our flight. So it looks like they've got scrambled eggs and potatoes.
Perfect. Thank you.
We got an assortment of bread products and an omelet. Let me show up so Brian can eat. He got all of the toppings, which was like tomatoes, peppers, cheese, and some potatoes. We're just gonna have some nibbles before we head on our flight. Let me give you my final thoughts of the Turkish Airlines Business Class Airport Lounge, the better lounge. I don't think I had to even tell you that, but the experience is kind of unmatched. Now, the thing to really note, which I think I've already mentioned, is it varies based on when you get here. So if you have like a 1 hour layover and you're like, I wanna book this business class ticket because I wanna come to this lounge, and your layover is only an hour, I don't know if that's necessarily worth it, because what if that hour is at a time when their service for food is really that much? Because there was times in the middle of this escapade, middle of the night, where there really wasn't a whole lot. But then breakfast came up and it's a good amount, but still nothing compared to their dinner service. And I'm guessing similarly with like their lunch service. So it's just definitely good to consider that. If you're someone who loves airport lounges and wants to experience it, I totally get that. I think this is amazing. This is the best place to be stuck and the best place to have a delayed flight. I mean, that shower was crazy. The bathroom was awesome. And if you do have a certain amount of length for your layover, you actually can book a private suite. There were a lot of people trying to get that this time because there were a lot of delays. So I wouldn't rely on it. But they told me when I asked that they had a bed, it had a TV, you could like relax for a while. It was crazy. It was totally crazy, right? It's like under 9 hours, I think, is your layover. And you can have that, which is like kind of wild if you ask me. But yeah, it's a really epic airport. So even if you're just trying to come here, I would definitely recommend signing up for the Miles and Smiles program just to see if there's a way that you can maybe at least get into the regular lounge, and if you're not flying business class. And if that is, all else fails, the actual airport is super nice. And I feel like there's a lot more shops, a lot more restaurants than a lot of maybe smaller domestic airports in the US that I've been to. So thank you so much for watching. I have another airport lounge that I will be checking out in the end of this trip. So if you have any guesses, feel free to comment that down below. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. I finally have another flight to catch. See you real soon.